Yo, what's going on? What up? What up?
What's up? What's up? Top of the morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
U30 still looking bearish. I'm assuming you're still looking for sales today, Tyler?
Yeah, I'm still holding short as well.
Nice.
That thing is moving, bro.
Yeah. Gold is still dumping too as well.
Mm-hmm. Yo, good morning, bully.
What Tyler?
Yo, what's up, Brian? Trying to figure out how to get this link. Let's see. Yeah, so US 30 doesn't have any news today, but it is definitely still struggling. And we've been talking about um, how we don't want to try to call the top, but we want to be able to still take shorts and be able to hop on. And you can see we're really starting to leave this trend here. Right, we built in this long trend and now we're starting to break it down. Really biggest thing I'm looking for is this gap in here. I would think that that's the biggest thing that's popping out to my eye anyway at the moment. This is all 100% open. And so with them heading down that heavy toward it, you've got a 4 hour gap here, but Last night we talked about Euro and GBP as well, though. They just keep sinking. Let's see if we had any odd men out. Let me get our. Ah, shit. Okay. So we had. Let me just close this trade. Euro, GBP, and dollar. So London made the high of the day. Yeah. London set the low. London set the low. So right there at London Open, you can see we failed to take the high of the day on GU, while EU was pretty much already sinking lower. Right, it was already further away from that high. Same thing here. It's pretty far away. Meanwhile, GU was getting real close, and then they just used that to extend it a bit lower, get below the yesterday's low. Mm.
Yo, what's up, Ty?
Yo, what's going on, Kenzo?
What's up, broski? 1 second.
Just watching this US 30 fall off the map.
You ain't messing with it till 9:30, right?
Yeah, most likely.
I'm about to look at it. I'm about to
Bro, how's the mic sound?
It sound way better.
That's what's up.
It ain't sound crispy.
It better, bro.
You see it?
Yo, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. That jank dropped like I don't know what. Did it fill that gap?
No, not
Or is
yet.
that just your chop?
It still has. So we're talking about this trend here, or can you see the Zoom or which one? The YouTube.
I can see both.
Okay, we're talking about this trend line here.
Which one you want me to look at though? YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I see it.
yeah, it's slowly breaking down, and we're watching this gap here. But there's also, we have a small gap now right here where we're at.
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
All right, let me I ain't even look at GJ or nothing this morning yet. I'm about to pull it up in a second and see what they got going on.
Gap fill. It's reacting off a gap fill. Damn.
Probably push up into that little gap on the 5 minute.
Yeah, it was clean though.
Yeah, I know. We got any news today?
Nah, bro, not really. It's pretty much nothing.
Oh yeah, they ain't got none. Tomorrow look lit though. They got a bunch of Euro and GBP.
Yeah, now the week speeds up, but
Even Friday got a bunch of stuff.
yeah, they definitely weren't trying to do anything early on, that's for sure.
Yeah, they probably be slow.
Bro, I'm messing this up.
I'm about to get this key.
See, bro, the webcam I do for now, but I'm gonna have to upgrade the camera soon too.
The webcam?
Yeah.
Is that the new one you just bought?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's clean for now though.
Right. Yeah, everything's bearish. After the session today, I'm gonna get the TradingView whatever
Pro.
package. Yeah.
I paid for Trading View like one time.
Mhm.
It's a bunch of benefits to it though. Like, do they let you do that replay stuff on a free version?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so you could do that, and then you get to like put alerts.
Yeah, yeah. I had it for a minute. I think I just quit using it. Because I ended up not really liking TradingView. I'm like, I'll just stick with MetaTrader. But TradingView is definitely the easiest to use. Like,
Yeah, Trading View is a little bit more cleaner. Like you get the it's easy for customization for like new people too.
mhm. I like how
With
you
MT4.
can, yeah, I like how you can add the multiple charts and it moves on the same chart at the same time.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
That
I
jank
don't
be
remember
sweet.
exactly how to do that, but
They got a whole bunch of stuff. You just gotta figure it out.
mhm.
I definitely like it better than MetaTrader now. I just wish that we could have like the little templates that we use on there.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's clean on MetaTrader.
Oh yeah. See, it has like you can get 6 different charts, eight different charts.
Oh yeah, that'd be sweet. I wonder if people make those for people, like those templates
Which ones?
on TradingView. Like you know how the ones we use on MT4.
Oh yeah, bro, for sure. People make them.
Cause all the session templates I've seen on TradingView so far, they kind of like trash. I ain't gonna lie.
Mhm.
They just put a bunch of colors on the screen. You can't really see like which session is which.
Right. It's definitely not as clean as MetaTrader, or it's like crisp, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Let me see. I guess we about to about to get you a link right quick. Let me open up. Bro, I gotta figure out how to get MT4 back on my Mac.
Mhm.
That's tweaking. Yeah, everything look just
A, lo-
bad right now.
a lot of companies have the like their own version now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like you could just go to whatever broker you want to use and they'll have a MetaTrader version.
Yeah, I've been saying that like the one I got is the Eagle FX version, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know they got a whole bunch of different ones that everybody use.
Mhm.
The candles look different too.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I bet you everybody get this shit lit, Tyler. Watch this. What you eat this morning, bro?
I just have like some meal preps. It's like some eggs and potatoes.
You be making that days ahead?
Yeah, I usually make them on Sundays.
I can't eat cold eggs.
Nah, I mean I warm it up.
Oh, yeah. I gotta have them things fresh off the stove.
Yo, the ES30's melting. This crazy.
Hey, look at GU, bro, on your chart. Do that look like a little London pattern right here? Look like a clean little W setup that was happening.
That just happened in New York.
During London.
Are you looking at my Zoom page? You talking about this one here, like right at London Open?
What page is that? Nah, so look at the W coming from the bottom. Yeah, you see that? Does
Here?
that look clean? Yeah.
That's what I was talking about here with New York.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot your time zone difference, so your chart might have a jank start a little bit earlier than mine.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. It's not divergent, but it's there. G is definitely a lot higher than EU, though.
You said EU or AU?
GU is definitely a lot higher. You see it's still up in that like upper range. Meanwhile, Euro's still all down here.
It looked like dollar trying to push up, but I don't know. I see that liquidity up there at the top. They probably go up there and try to run that.
That's what it's looking like at the moment. They're still on that rampage right there. But we were talking about how really it's like right up next to it on all of them. So bullish dollar, bearish euro, and GBP.
Hopefully GU do something. Nah, so GU probably end up going down then. That they probably stop everybody out. So that probably ain't no clean W. They gonna stop everybody out for that one.
That's what I'm saying. Euro, it's already like if you think about that same setup here on Euro, look where we're at.
Yeah. And then that liquidity look just like what it look like on dollar, so they probably definitely fall down.
Gonna swipe it.
Let me see something then. Let me check the I don't know. It just look weird. I know tomorrow definitely gonna be lit though. I could see them pushing GU up just cause the 4 hour like just been bearish the whole time, no retracement. We probably get some type of pullback on GU this week. How do you It's always so boring just waiting until 9:30.
Yeah, but honestly, it's it helps just having the just having you here and the people on the Zoom too. Usually I'll just be chilling, listening to music or something. But
yeah, when I be trading, I just turn the screen on and be looking back and forth at the screen in the phone, scrolling through Instagram or something.
Yeah, Sakib, the trade is running from Wednesday though, so we haven't taken anything this morning. Still waiting on bond open, seeing what's going on.
Hey, do the fees be high when you hold over the weekend like that?
Nah, not really. Not with indices.
I guess it depends on the broker too, probably.
You know, they're gonna get you for like probably 1,000, 2,000. But to hold over the weekend is really a risk because most weekends they're gonna have that gap risk, especially once you get moving.
Nah, for sure. But that gap on US 30 right there on the 5 minute,
Mm-hmm.
that ain't look clean. I know they gonna push back up for that. It's so funny how like you could see all this stuff, even though you don't like I don't trade US 30 like that, but
Mm-hmm.
the concept still be the same across like all these stuff.
Exactly.
You
I'm gonna make my coffee right quick. I'll be right back.
know, it was up to you. I hate this thing. Shaw. They told you what you looking at today. GJ. You went gold and GER 30. I didn't even know people still trade at GER 30. I used to trade that like a year ago, probably like a year and a half. See, I'm not trading today. I'm letting the highs and lows set for the week, then trade it. In line with that, nah, for sure. It's the same thing I probably do. I'm looking at GJ, but I don't know if I'm gonna take none though. What's up, Sweezy? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. What was good, CT? Oh yeah. I know who you is, gang. Hey, what you on, Mob? You doing your challenge right now, right? I know you and a couple people doing them jinx. I need you past that jank this week though, bruh. Yeah, you ain't even got past it this week. Just pass it in general. Just take your time with it. You say you just blew your funded account. Dang. How you do that? Was it funded or was you doing a challenge? Yo, everybody in Tyler stream, y'all drop a like on the stream for him. It was alive. Which one you had? How big was the account? Like, what was the size? Say you super locked in. Nah, I'm already hip. Yeah, hey John Curry, you just gotta take your time with it next time, bro. Like, I don't went through that too though. I used to get them funded accounts and be so pressed to like flip them and make a whole bunch of money. I ended up blowing it. You had a 300K one? Oh yeah, that hurt. It's all good though, bro. Don't let it discourage you. Just do it again. But you gotta just learn from what you did this time. So don't make the same mistake. Whatever that mistake was that made you blow it, don't do it again when you get it the next time. You probably just gotta lower your lots like initially though. Like what I like to do with that stuff, even when I'm trading like a live account, I always try to build up some profit first before I start like up in my lot size. So yeah, that's something that I think help. So like if you get another 300K account, instead of going in with like 20 lots, bro, start off with like 5. Because you still can make a whole bunch of money just using a 5 lot. And then once you build up some profit, say you got like $5,000 in profit on your account, then you start upping your lot size little by little though. That's the one thing that blow people accounts is just over leveraging. Ain't really nothing more to it.
Nah, for real.
That's what I just say. Stick with that. And ma, bro, you don't go no more than 1 lot right now with your challenge, fool. Like do 0.50 or 1 lot on, and don't risk more than like 10, 20 pips on the trade. Hey Ty,
Yo.
I think you should put FOREX in your title somewhere.
Okay. How do I change that?
You probably gotta.
Oh shit! What I do?
Oh, you turned it off.
Nah, I got it. You said put what, FOREX?
Yeah, put FOREX somewhere. So maybe FOREX New York session, just so people know what you trade, because different people be trading stocks and stuff on it. Yeah, just click where it say edit. You said over leveraging and over trading was your biggest problem. Nah, that's everybody's biggest problem. Anytime I ever blew an account, it's because I was trading too much, revenge trading, or just going in with a heavy lot size off the jump, thinking that trade was going to be a winner, and then I lose. And then you get discouraged and you keep on trading over and over until you blow your account. The only thing about trading, though, is that when you start it, it's hard to stop. So it's like an addiction somewhat. So no matter how many accounts you blow, you're going to always come back to it. When When you plan on getting your LED, bro?
Oh, I just gotta order one for real. Just figure out which one I want.
You know a company that make them like custom?
Mm, yeah, I already put in the order.
Oh yeah, true.
I thought you meant like my lighting.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like then you say you
Oh,
want them to make like a specific type of logo.
no. I thought you meant like my lighting, like this here, like
Oh, okay.
the light itself.
Oh, nah.
Not yeah. You're talking about the logo, right?
Yeah, the little panel one that you want to put on the wall.
Yeah, I sent them all the custom stuff, like all the requirements. I'm just waiting on the build out.
That ain't gonna come out looking sweet.
Yeah.
What do you say? Mark Douglas said that we shouldn't put any emphasis on one trade. Look at it as more of a series of trades.
Yeah, no, that's good because that's what I always tell people too. Because that's you look at trades like sets, like that's how I look at them anyway, like sets of 10.
Yeah,
Because that's the
cause
only way that you can see like any kind of consistency. That's you got to be able to grade yourself off of something. How well am I doing or how bad am I doing? And
nah,
it's
real
not,
talk.
and it's like when you get to the point where you have a rule based system and you're taking the same trade over and over, it's really not even like how bad am I doing? It's like how good or bad is this trade doing? Because I know I'm doing fine. I'm following my trade to a T, right? And that's when you can start tweaking setups and things like that. But
Nah, for sure. You know what my
bro,
biggest thing was with trading, bro, that used to like mess me up every time?
what's that?
Is like scaling in trades. So
Mm-hmm.
like the point I'm at now, like I would say if I enter a trade with like multiple lots, it's just because like certain brokers won't let you like place 100 lot on the account or something like that, or like a 50 lot. You know what I'm saying? Depending on
Mm-hmm.
what the account balance is. So I used to scale land trades a lot. Like once that one go in profit, I add another one, thinking it was gonna continue going my way,
Right.
and then it'll come back down, and I end up losing more in the setup than I was supposed to in the beginning. So now I just enter with once my initial trade and just let that one do what it do. I don't scale land at all no more.
Yeah. Scaling in can be difficult because there's a lot of different angles. A lot of different things could happen.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Everything looks stale right now, though, as far as like
Yeah, London. London hit hard, but
I'm expecting GJ to probably like push up and then come back down. Probably look like
hmm
it's following structure to the downside, especially if dollar push up.
this US 30 is just in a free float.
Yeah, Jane, that consolidation right now. But that Jane at 3-3, market execution be lagging. Yeah, I know. Hey, you see this gap at on GJ at 162.7.
hmm
I think they might run up there and probably grab that.
Yeah, because this would be a nice daily candle. Like the way that I see the daily candle right now is like you got. It's not letting me do it. Let's just say this here. So like right here, price was flat. You can see Asia picks it up. London drops it off. Now we pull back to that even, and from here, that's where we will pivot.
Mm-hmm. Nah, for sure.
But I like what you're saying because look right where it stopped. And then,
See, that's where I be messing up. Sometimes, like, say if I was looking at that GJ trade, for example,
yeah.
if I'm expecting it to go down, sometimes you would enter the trade too early. Like
Mm-hmm.
now, I just don't even try to send nothing until like 9:30.
Right, bro. You do have to wait for that time. And not, you don't have to because sometimes it runs away from you, but the time you're always going to be better off with it than without it.
Nah, for sure. Because at 9:30 the market gonna do something, so it's like a
Mm-hmm.
safety net to just wait. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because most of the time it's going to jump somewhere or do something and it's likely to stop you out, even if it just barely taps you.
Yeah. See,
I,
look at GU. It look like it's trying to come down.
that's what I'm saying. I think it is, but
Sometimes it just it's gonna go down there, but it just be a weird entry, like nowhere to put the stop loss.
right. Let's say right now, like US 30, you know, it's bearish. You want to be short, but it's at the low of the day. you know,
Yeah, exactly.
you don't really want to be chasing the low of the day lower.
Well, at least y'all know if it do push down more, it'll probably be a good long entry.
Right.
If at 9:30 it push to the downside, y'all just catch that little reversal.
For real.
Gold got terrible structure right now. I ain't even looking at that at all. Dang, I ain't even see this on. Hey, go to GU right quick, bro, on your MT4. Let me see. Look at this. I'm about to draw on the screen right quick. You see right here?
Mm-hmm.
Price reacted right off that
The only thing that worries me is
double top.
yeah. Well, it's got another one right there.
Oh
Gap.
yeah. Them James be high and sometimes.
Yeah. Man, and I used to have an indicator where it would show you every gap, basically. But
And what happened
bro,
to it?
it's just too much. There's just too many. You know what I'm saying? You can't even really like differentiate a ton of them.
Yeah, but I said that probably be hard to make it to only do specific ones, cause like, what specific ones did you want to? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I would do them like here. You see how it's like at the open or like because that's the gaps that are going to be the most important are the ones that are created by those big moves. Those fast news like impact type moves.
Yeah. They probably push higher than that though, only because of that. I mean, I don't know. This double top,
Right.
I don't really like it. Maybe they push up and stop all that out and then come down. These be the sweet little trades though. If you could just somehow get this
Mm-hmm.
entry for this trade, and like it don't hit your stop loss and it go down, it's gonna go down and take this out.
Right.
So it's like those be the sweet trades where you can really load up on.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I be thinking like how my trading would be if I learned a different type of trading style, like not the tight stop losses. Like how different would my trading be if I was trading with like 50 pip stop losses and stuff like that?
Right.
Should be weird.
Yeah. I mean, and it would just be a whole different game.
Yeah, you definitely can't use the risk that you use with the
Right.
tight stops.
Mm-hmm.
How many minutes we got? 5 minutes. So 9:30.
Yeah.
Yo, Tyler got 40 in this stream right now. Y'all get him to 40 likes. Everybody drop a like on the stream right quick. He say, Austin. Yeah, nah, hey, Sweezy, for real, bro. Like, that's the most important thing I had to learn, too, was just, like, Tyler told me that, take partials. Like, I ain't never used to close my trade, bro. If I enter a trade, say I went in with a 20 lot, bro, and I'm up like 10,000, I would just leave the whole trade running, trying to see how much it could go. And then it come all the way back down. Like, seriously, bro. Like, bro, I was in the trade and I had 43,000 profit, and I watched it come all the way back down on me. And the crazy thing is, I did that on like a $15,000 account. So I had flipped it to like 60, and I was like, bro, this ain't about to go to 100K. And that jank came all the way back. I don't know if it like took all the profit, but I know it came back a lot though. So like now I just like close like 80% of my position and just leave something else to run. So I stop at break even. Said gold got divergence on the 15. It do, but I don't really like it though. It's one of them weird looking setups. I ain't gonna lie, GU, it was a clean buy. It was a clean little buy, but I think overall it's probably gonna come back. I ain't really forcing on the day because I don't really like trading on Mondays anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just look at it just to see what's going on.
Brandon, you pulled EU buys. Nice.
So having a partial system is the way to go. Nah, for real.
Yo, so what are they doing attacking that gap?
On what?
GU.
Yeah, it look like they're going for it. You on GJ? Yeah, they just broke that little high on a smaller time frame, so they probably about to push up.
We got 2 minutes.
Yes, sir.
This thing's already extending lower.
See what they do. Well, we know if they break structure back to the downside, like go back below that low, then they probably going down.
Not for real.
Hey, you almost at 700 subs, bro.
Nice.
You like 10 away. See, yeah, US 30 still going down.
That's what I'm
And
saying,
maybe
bro.
we was watching the chart the other day, and after the market closed, it still was moving.
Yeah.
But not closed, but like after New York session.
Mm-hmm.
It was still going up.
Yo, did you watch that UFC fight this weekend?
Nah, I seen Anthony Joshua versus Usyk though.
Oh shit! Look at that US 30.
Yeah, I see. Who was fighting?
Usman fought Leon Edwards.
Oh yeah, Usman be going crazy.
Nah, he got smacked up, bro.
He got whooped.
He was really beating the hell out of him, bro. But
did he lose though?
Yeah, last round. It was
Dang,
like
so he not
minute
wasn't
left.
he undefeated?
Nah, he wasn't undefeated, but he was on a rain, bro.
Yeah, they thought nobody couldn't beat that dude. I want to see who he lost to though. Let me see.
Leon Edwards he's kind of older too, or no, he's actually way younger than Usman. Usman's actually a little older himself.
See that's that experience, bro. Some people they get in the ring and they've been doing it for so long they can, you know what I'm saying, they know how to make adjustments throughout the whole fight. Certain people just better. Leon Edwards. Oh yeah, I see. I gotta watch that later.
So they ran down to that 33.3.
Yeah, that Jane just went. You got like a specific level you were looking at it at? As far as like the daily?
Not specific, nah. But that 33.2, that makes more sense to me because it's closer to that daily gap.
True.
But really, here.
But I never thought that this day would be here, bro, where you really was trading US 30 like as your main pay. I mean, we used to talk about that back in the day. Like, you ever gonna switch? You be like, nah, GU just doing me good, bro. That's funny.
That's how it is. Look. We're right up on the edge of that. You see that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see what you're talking about. Look like they pushing down into it, though. You think they gonna feel it?
Yeah. I don't know if they filled that today because that's a lot of points. That's 370. I mean, obviously, I'd love for him to. I don't, but I think that's something that's on the way because that's a daily gap.
All right, so say, like, for the people watching, for example, if you was looking at this setup and you was expecting it to go and fill that gap, but you don't expect it to do it today, what type of trade setup would you be looking for right now? Like, would you be looking to still like long and like fill some of the gap to the upside before coming back down, or would you just not touch it?
I mean, at the moment, these would be shorts. Anything north of that would be longs that you would expect going into more shorts. But that's the thing too, is you can't long it right now just off that because there is a gap literally right there.
Right.
So you have to respect that too.
Sure. And when you looking at the gaps, are you always expecting them to get like completely filled, or
Nah,
as
not
long
always.
as they go into it, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
I need you to show me how to do that when we get off the stream later. That like how to place trades on MT4. I cannot figure that out, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll show you.
That'd be sweet because I like how you be able to like move your stop on there by just dragging it and make it so you ain't got to type all them numbers in every time.
Yeah. Let's see if we can slide in something.
That Jane look clean. Dang, imagine that Jane dropped 300 points on a Monday.
Sheesh.
That'd be stupid crazy. Let me see what we got on our H4. He said, I told you it came in clutch. Nah, for real. Let me see. I gotta get trade and view over. GBP USD. GU got this low on a daily at what this level is 1.75600. How many pips is that? What dollar doing? Maybe the dollar gotta go up. I'm gonna put this TP at. See if we could get something today.
What's
Big
that
support
GU
though.
doing? Oh, that GU literally tapped that gap and turned.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I'm short GU. I'll see what it do. Take out them lows, like quick 30 pips.
For real.
That's what I'm hoping to do.
Look, retracement there. You can still try to get short.
Yeah, I'm already I got in on like that last one.
Mm-hmm.
The last 5 minute candle.
Yeah.
Once I seen them do that little engulfing and I seen dollar pushing the other way, I just expected for it to probably like take out them lows right quick. What you talking about, Toy? New York session be busting, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I don't even like waking up for London, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta pay me to wake up for London session.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of London either.
It used to be jumping like a year and a half ago though, like
Yeah.
2020, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
London session definitely was the way.
Mm-hmm. Not for real.
Oh, you talking about how to place trades on MT4 from the computer? Yeah, shoot, maybe that could be a video you can make, bruh. Because I know a whole bunch of people probably got that question.
What's that?
How to place trades on MetaTrader 4.
For real?
Yeah, I know, like, people don't understand how to do that.
Okay.
I've been using MetaTrader for the longest, and I have never placed a trade on here, bruh.
For real?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
tried to do it, but, like, when I clicked on, like, buy, sell, it just, I don't know, it was hard to, like, get it
Right.
to do it the right way.
Yeah, we're in profit. That US 30's at 1-to-1.
Yeah,
Oh, that
same.
GU's going too. Yeah, it's not running, but it's
I think it
pushing
definitely take
around.
out them lows, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really GU I'd be aiming here.
Especially, like, the way that 15-minute candle forming on GU. It just looked like they want to go down.
Yeah, that US 30 just swung into profit, then swung back to entry.
He said it's easy. I swear to God, it ain't, bruh. I promise y'all, bro. I tried to place it on here one time and it just would not go. Like, let me try it again. You do it. I don't even know where you go to place a trade on it. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, Brian, that S&P, man, on the 4-hour, man, they're all kind of working that spot, you know.
Yep.
Right there, we got the daily. Right there. Yeah, it's just like I was saying, you know, they got a lot of space down there. I'll check that out. But yeah, they popped me. But I ended up just pulling it back. They have a lot of space down there, but see how they worked into the gap and then rejected it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that happens.
May take another day.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's a really large gap, you know?
To be left alone.
Right.
Somebody just did it again.
Somebody.
So they said, I know how to do it. They do Nas 100 and US 30 move basically the same.
Nah, they invert a lot.
I see that's a pair that everybody like nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Which one you think more consistent?
NASDAQ.
FOREX funds are froze up right now.
You said what happened? Oh, you said your phone froze.
No, my FOREX funds, like all three of the indices are just locked. At least on my, like everything else is moving, but the three indices
Facts.
are just not moving at all.
Man,
Facts.
y'all gotta start messing with that prop firm called True Forex Funds. They got the best like system in the game right now as far as the prop firms.
Oh, I heard they be bullshitting with the news though.
Nah, they don't say nothing about news though. They let you
No, I
trade
know, but
whatever.
I know like a minute or two after they put you in your play, right before news.
Oh
They
yeah, I ain't
fucking up one of my plays on Nasdaq right now. They get
definitely
me
blow.
hot.
That should be crazy.
Oil's froze too. Like all my forex pairs are moving, but oil and the three indices, like they shut them down.
That's they don't be wanting people to make their money.
Yeah, that things
Facts,
are
they
ready to
fucking up
do
my
some
setup
shit.
right now.
Oh, that's fine. They would have hit stop loss. They held the thing.
Hey, if y'all trade get like, if y'all blow y'all account while they got the pair frozen, do they give y'all like a, do they like reset y'all challenge for y'all, or do they blame it on y'all?
It
I've
depends.
honestly never heard any, like, I haven't heard anything about that happening to anybody.
For
That's
the
happened to one of
challenge,
my buddies.
they probably give it to you. I feel like they might give you some leeway, but for a live account, your personal like funded, I don't think they would honestly.
True.
Depends on the
This
prop firm.
US 30 froze
Yeah.
right at my entry, so I just closed it out.
Oh, they allowed you to close it. That's good.
Yeah, that it actually let me close it, and it was like
Facts.
a $1.26 loss. So I was like, "Nah, I'm closing this."
Nah,
Right.
safe thing to do.
Yeah, I closed it at
Nah,
40.
facts.
And now it just gapped way up.
Yeah,
Like
let's
it came back just
try.
now, it gapped way up.
I'm gonna try this.
Nah, that's
Save
why I've been
yourself
thinking
from
about
taking a
making that.
loss, bro.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
So I'm trying this here because it's a breaker. Right there.
Oh, I see it look like.
And if it doesn't play, you know, it'll probably just keep going bearish. But that's that sweet spot. So this is the ideal buy would be right here and then literally stop right there. But like I said, it is heavy. It's just it gave the breaker, so there was the chance for the setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's likely to get down to that daily gap, but excuse me, but I don't know if I would say that it's high probability for the scalp just because of this back and forth, right? Like there was no real reason for this wick because it didn't take anything else out. All it did was trade the previous structure.
Look like it's probably still about to try to push down.
For real. I want to squeeze one in there.
It's definitely a clean
Yeah.
little move, though. I would probably.
I'm going to go off of Mayday.
If they BS this time, then. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, then it's just spider's nest.
Yeah.
They're just going to probably chop it for the rest of the session. That GU, though.
I'm at like a 1-to-1 right now.
Yeah.
That'd be nice if it swept the lows.
I'm saying.
That's the mine.
Oh, let me see. GU gave like a good 2 to 3 setups. Yeah, nah, for sure.
Nah, hell yeah, that was a dope setup on GU.
I'm gonna hold it down. There's 1 or 3, and I'm done.
Right, bro. That US 30 is just being difficult.
Did it move yet? Oh yeah, it was. It's pushing down a little bit.
Yeah. That S&P though. Brian, man, that was a good call out on that gap though.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I'm learning. You teach well.
Thanks, man. You're putting in that work, dude. Like I
All
said,
weekend.
yeah,
All
man.
weekend. All weekend looking at gaps.
Right.
Nah, for real.
Did what's her name? Jessica messaged me on Instagram this morning and said that she was getting her demo account right. Said you're teaching her well too, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to where it's, she has a solid base before she gets to you.
Right, right. That makes sense, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it makes everything a little bit more,
Right. Easier for everybody.
yeah.
So I should have got in. I'm gonna see y'all Wednesday though.
Boy, that GU was clean.
Yep.
But see, these setups like this, yeah, it just come down to like not trying to expect too much out of them. Like
Mm-hmm.
you get your 1 to 2, your 1 to 3, and you just leave it alone. Like, because these trades definitely be reversing.
That
So
is the truth.
like on that US 30 that's going down, just feel that there's a 4-hour gap somewhere down there, right?
Mm-hmm. Should be at least. If there's a
Would you
daily
look-
gap, there's generally 4 hour.
I think I'm looking at that chart.
And then yeah, that 4 hour would be that first target. So right here.
Would you let it ride if it was pushing into the gap, or would you go ahead and get out?
So like in this situation now, I mean we're not even 1 to 1, so I don't want to get out on anything just yet. But that would be your first opportunity. Is at that 1 to 1.
So maybe take partials at the top of that gap, at the 1 to 3.
Yeah, definitely. If it closes in that gap, that's when you'd close it.
Okay.
There. Man, that GU just took it out the low though of the session.
Yeah. They got a little bit more before they take out the low of the day.
Yeah, that's a good ass call out.
Boy, quick money. That's what I love.
Right.
On this Jane and be done with it within like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I got a whole day to myself to do whatever I want to do.
For real.
To go. That's right.
Name of the game. Yeah,
Maybe
that
like another
GU
5
is
pips, then I
sick.
hit TP. I'm just taking it down to 1.17800.
Oh yeah.
It's like another cool 4 pips and I'm out. Hey, but don't you hate when you be in a trade and it come like 2 pips away from your take profit and then it reverse
Literally.
on you?
That's
You're like,
that's
bruh.
what I was looking for right here. Is that low?
Yeah.
Damn. Look at that setup.
That's crazy. Come on, G, you give me a little bit more.
And then US, man. I'm sitting short, but I'm just chilling. It's not one to go.
They bad take that low out. If you look at GU though, like where you got your 2 lines at, we really just consolidating for real.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
really haven't broken out like into no specific direction.
Mm-hmm.
So if we break towards the downside, we probably could see where they targeting. Let me see. But yeah, they got this other low on a 4 hour. Hey, bro, so I got this little trade on this demo account, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's on GU at like 1.35840. Like, I don't even know how many pips this is.
Yeah.
I don't know why this trade is even open. It's like a 1,780 pips, bro.
Yeah.
A sale. Imagine if that was real money.
Shit.
That'd be crazy.
Get fat.
My TP just got hit. Cool little 30 pips on this jank.
Yeah, I just took profit.
Ooh, a little plus 30 on a Monday. Bro, I can't wait till all y'all in here, bro. Everybody that's in the stream or in the Zoom, bro. Like, once y'all get it, bro, y'all gonna be like super grateful now, for real. It's a good thing y'all be tuning in though, because that's all it takes is just chart time. The more time you put on the charts, the easier everything start to be for you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see all this stuff like happen on a daily basis. How often are y'all doing live YouTube? I don't know right now, probably like a couple days out the week. But even the days where we not streaming together, he should still be on here streaming his own stuff though. So y'all will be able to like tune in and learn like every day.
You're gonna do the same, right, Kenzo? You're gonna be streaming every day, regardless.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I told myself I ain't smoking no weed this week. I gotta lock in. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do it just to keep myself occupied.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. Hey, Bully, appreciate you stopping through, bro. You definitely gonna learn something tuning in. Hey, Mob, you caught that GU, bro? You funny.
Yeah. I'm just gonna close this here. We already had 2, so it's really not moving. We got FOREX moving crazy, but yeah, we're just not man, with that daily gap right there though, it was at least worth a shot, and it still could. It's just there's not as much. I'd rather let it kind of filter out its little thing here and then hop back in than trying to just hold it, especially going right back into this double top. But man, that GU was just solid right there.
You took that, right?
Yeah.
That thing was a clean move, I ain't gonna lie. Like, super clean. But see, that's why you gotta be able to assess the market though, because when we 1st got on, we was like, man, nah, I think they're gonna push it up. But then price action show you exactly where it wanted to go. It was like, nah, we're not gonna do that. And once the low got broken, you just wait and, you know what I'm saying, follow where it's going.
For real. I got in late too because this had already broke down. I was waiting here. It didn't give it. When it gave that, I just put sell right there at 18. Stop right there. And it ran.
Yeah, nah, it's still a clean little break and retest though.
Yeah. Look at that. So I was saying, bro, that's what my favorite setup right there. When people, it's like divergence.
Yeah.
And then pop, they run it.
I want to see what gold did because.
Ooh. Let's see.
Toya was telling me it was a divergence on gold on the 15, but I ain't like the way it looked. Yeah, you see how they form like a little double top, and now they about to probably push down. That 15-minute candle looking bearish.
Yeah.
Yeah, they about to take out that low probably. See, the only thing with gold, like, it'd be a clean move, but the stop be so much, like 1733.
Right.
Which will stop at 1739. It just ain't worth it. Like, you'd had to catch that right at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you see the breaker?
Mm-hmm.
That thing was clean. Bro, I got to start having, like, multiple charts open at one time because I usually just keep one pair open.
Mm-hmm.
Because I ain't got my, like, curve monitor right now in here, so
yeah,
hard to see all of them.
Bro, you should do that's what I'm saying. You should do that Trading View Pro or whatever.
I'm about the day. I need it anyway. It let me know with the levels and stuff. I could put like alerts on every pair.
Right. I think it's like $15, bro.
It's like a monthly thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me check.
Or you could just pay for the year, get the discount.
Yeah, I might do the year. Where is that? Well, they got 3 different versions of it. They got Pro, Pro Plus, and Premium.
Nah, yeah, they got all their bullshit.
Ain't nobody doing all that. Do the little standard one. But like the more you pay, the more charts you can have in one window.
Right.
Oh yeah, the yearly probably better. It's 155. Dang, that GU trade was super clean.
Yo, bro, you gotta send this video to that editor, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to him today. He been pressed too. He been texting me like over and over.
That's what's up.
I like people like that though, like that want to work.
For real, that's what you need, bro.
So
S&P is still just sinking.
I'd be so crazy how like certain pairs don't move at all. Like GJ didn't budge.
Yeah.
Dollar just been ripping. Like that Jen ain't come back at all. We ain't got no news. I probably top out at 10:30.
Nah, for real.
It was a cool.
That was probably the move right there.
Yeah, I think that's like the only thing we gonna get today. It's like clean anyway. Did you close partials on that, or you just like took the whole thing?
Yeah, I just closed the whole thing.
You said cop the monthly, then they usually give you a deal for yearly. Oh, I bet. What you mean though?
Oh, they'll be like, yo, since you got the monthly, like if you upgrade, we'll give you this coupon.
Oh yeah, true.
I know what he's talking about because I used to have it, bro. But it's just like when I stopped using it, I'm like, I don't even need to pay for this.
Nah, for real.
I low-key paid him for like 6 months. Didn't even use it once. And I'm like, I'm canceling this bullshit.
I guess since we got out of like when you understand like the price action and stuff like that, it don't really matter what you trade on. You could do it on both.
Mm-hmm.
I like the nighttime mode on Trading View though. I like having a dark background.
You like what?
Like nighttime mode. I don't know if that's what they call it, dark mode with a background is like.
Yeah, that's what dark. I have.
Yeah. It's easy on your eyes when you first waking up.
What was that?
I said it's easier on your eyes when you first waking up in the morning.
Nah, I like that. I got my Twitter background black. I got my iPhone background black.
True. Hey, Mob, did you take that GU on your challenge, or you just watching? Hey, yo, I think you might have. Hey, yo, everybody in the stream that's in Tyler's stream that ain't sub yet, man, y'all sub up. He like 2 subscribers away from 700.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Appreciate it. Yeah, y'all subscribed in. 700.
Yes, sir.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Nah, for real, that ain't crazy. I remember when you was just at like 200.
Yo,
Waiting for you, Jay.
I'm gonna post the YouTube link on my story too, just so some people hop in.
Yeah, for sure. Good thing about the streams is they save as videos after anyway, so
Mm,
and they, you know what I'm saying, people could come back and like rewatch the stream if they miss some.
why is this? Oh, it posted the Streamlabs link. Let me see. I don't know why it's not posting the YouTube link. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, man. Y'all leave them chots alone for the rest of the day. I don't think nothing else gonna happen.
For real.
You definitely gotta know when to stop trading too, though, because sometimes you still keep pulling them jinx 10:30 and in the evening that don't do nothing. Just be losing money.
Mm-hmm.
My cutoff point usually like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, mine
But
too, bro. I still think this US 30 is bearish too. I just don't want to touch it anymore because it's getting that little spider web type nest. Just all ugly.
you know how that jank do. It's probably gonna push down when you ain't even paying attention to it.
Yeah, right. It'd be like here, because right now it's 9. So that's usually when it starts going.
It look like it's push down now.
You see what I'm saying? That's at 9 o'clock right there.
Yeah,
And then it just, boom, takes out the high, drops low.
yeah, you knew it was bearish the whole time. It just be sometimes it play with the consolidation when it come back up and just be ranging.
Yeah. And sometimes I look for like gaps like this, but they don't really help. It's hard to cut them through. It's easier when they're still open.
Yeah.
Just got such a big gap down below it.
Dude, for real, it's got the whole daily gap down there.
Hey Toy, is this your favorite pair too? US 30? Hey, you just hit 700, bro. Liddy. You wasting my time.
You see US 30 has just bouncing though. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. As soon as they get that breakout, it's gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I don't know if I ever told you, bro, I talked to this one guy at the gym, bro, and I see him all the time. And I was asking him what he does for work. He's like, oh, I own a couple companies, right? I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. What do you do? He's like, just naming off different ones that he has. And so I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, that's all dope stuff, And bro, like, so I'm talking to him again, and a couple of days later, I'm like, hey, you said you own a couple companies. I'm like, how many companies do you own? I'm like, because I remember you named a couple of them. He's like, oh, I have 19. I'm like, what the fuck?
God, bro must really got a strong team with him.
Bro, but look, so
That's crazy.
so I start talking to him, bro, and I start figuring out that like basically he grew up near where I went to college, which is in
Right.
Houston, which is I mean he pretty much grew up in the ghetto, and bro he like was talking about he pretty much came from nothing. Just him and his brothers started making companies and growing them and stuff. He was talking about it's like pretty much he's worldwide, like companies like all over the world.
Right.
And bro, one of them is actually one of those companies that like goes and tries to rescue people from like sex trafficking and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
That's sweet.
so I was like, damn man, that's real cool. Like, I'd like to be a part of something like that. Is it cool if I add you on Facebook? And he's like, sure. So bro, I add him, and this dude is like, bro, he'll be like buying kids bikes and stuff. Like he'll go out and he'll buy like 30 bikes, and he'll just go like drive down to like one of the neighborhoods down the road, Lamarck, like one of those cities,
Right.
and he'll just
Just
go
pass
give
them out.
out, yeah, just go give out bikes to the kids. I'm like, damn, bro, that's
Nah,
so cool.
that's inspirational for sure.
Yeah, but bro, and ever since I added him, a lot of people add me on Facebook, bro, and like just like message me with like business opportunities and stuff. It's crazy. I'm like, damn. I'm like this.
Yeah, his Facebook must be like
Like he's a whole brand. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. They probably see that, oh yeah, he friended you on there, so you probably got some type of connection to him. People follow you.
Right,
That's good though. It's always good to network.
bro. It's cool to see people like that, bro.
Nah, for real, because people be doing some crazy stuff. Like you would never expect them to be doing what they doing,
Yeah,
or like they might look a certain type way. You wouldn't expect them to be as successful as they are. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. And bro,
it's always good to
I
see.
asked him the secret. I'm like,
What do
yo,
you say?
so what's the secret? He said, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. I'm like,
That's
oh,
funny.
okay. And he's saying ever since I was 13, he said I tried drinking, I tried smoking, and I tried doing drugs all in the same day. He's like, and I never did them again.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, I mean, man,
Nah,
if that's what it takes, you know,
yeah, shit. Everybody got their own way of how it work.
for real. Look
It
at
definitely like
EG.
probably keep you focused though, like to not indulge in none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, oh yeah. Yeah, if you don't drink, smoke, or do drugs, bro, you're operating at a high level if you're a competent individual.
Nah, for sure. You ain't really got to worry about hangovers or
Exactly, bro.
you always like
Nothing.
on point.
Yeah.
Dope though. See, that's why I even said I was gonna take a little break this week because I noticed myself slacking. So I'm like, nah, I gotta lock back in,
Right.
cut it out for like a couple days. You said look at
Ah,
gold.
look, bro. Literally that double top you were talking about.
On what pair?
Gold.
Let me see. Oh yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, they definitely went around it. See, this stuff don't be hard. It just be like what make the most sense sometimes.
Yeah, and because it's so relative, because dollar's bullish, so it's like, okay, if dollar's bullish, how is gold gonna go up?
Yeah.
And it's because
Hmm.
everything's relative, so obviously gold is getting a lot of strength right now. And imagine how this move would have been if dollar was bearish. And if we get bearish, right, in that opportunity, then
Yeah.
we could create a really big push here in gold.
Nah, for sure. That would have been a clean little move though. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I wouldn't have took it anyway, just because it's like
Right?
I
Look,
already done traded for the day, but that was a
this,
cool move.
this US 30 is about to dip off again, I think. Like I said,
You might
it's tough
it
one
might
now.
give like a Mayday trade,
Yeah.
break
Nah,
that low.
yeah. I could have held on to that short that I had on it, um, but it ran above that high anyway. So I think our stop was like right, at least near that, you know.
Spread would have probably stick it out anyway.
Right.
Yeah, gold about to go stupid. I think it probably pushed back up to at least the Asia low. 1742.
Bro, I'm holding this US 30 short. I still got a 0.3 on it. Bro,
Yeah,
that hose.
probably put your stop loss above that most recent high. Just to give it some like breathing room.
I'm up 28 right now, bro.
Dang.
Just floating. Watch, we're gonna have like the biggest stock market rally. It's gonna be like
entry yet though.
It is 34.71.
34. Dang.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm up there.
Yeah, that's a safe entry for sure.
And
they
look,
got this movement before they come back there.
My Twitter fingers were going crazy, bro, because it gapped down yesterday. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I needed.
For real, that joint was sweet. That'd be the best thing when the Gap give you free money.
Yeah.
You be holding over the weekend. You wake up Monday and be like, oh shit.
It's like winning an extra trade.
Nah, facts. And then most of the time when they leave a Gap, it come up there and fill it and then continue that direction anyway. So
yeah,
it's like another little confirmation.
What did Tyler get in?
Man, what's some books to read, Tyler?
Some books. What kind of books you want, bro?
I like stuff like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, them type books. They cool.
Shit, read that one. No,
I read it though.
Let's see, like like self-help, like learning books.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Hold up, look at that US 30.
Oh yeah, that ain't going crazy,
bro.
Oh yeah, that looked like a candle with a good Mayday off too.
Should have matched that sell button, but I mean, if it runs, then I'll be upset. If it goes for 5 more, 10 more points, and comes back, I'll be like, whatever. Books. Let's see, bro.
Well, what you reading right now?
What am I reading? I know you right now? Something. So right now, I got some real estate books that I'm reading. I just finished the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. That was a good one.
Atomic Habits.
What's that?
Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits is my top number one favorite book of all time.
Set the good work ethic first right off the bat, and then you read more.
Right, man. Atomic Habits, I think, was the best one because it teaches you to focus on systems and ways of getting things done and the techniques in which you're able to get them done, right? Like we're talking about hard work, it's like you can only do so much hard work, right? As like a human being, you have to figure out how to work around your brain and how to like trick your brain into making itself work hard, and not getting bored and being able to stay focused and things.
Right.
Like, bro, have you read Atomic Habits yet?
I bought it. You told me to read that like 2 months ago. I bought the book, but I ain't never started. I forgot about it, honestly.
Yeah, bro. One of the things that I really liked, he's talking about just like when he gets home, right? Like he'll basically like throw his gym shoes on. And because he figured out he's like 75% or 70%, whatever the number was, more likely to go to the gym if he just puts his shoes on,
Right. No, for real. That makes sense.
But yeah, so I think that's my favorite book. And it's talk about like habit stacking. Like
it's almost like it fits with the trader's mentality because you set patterns or you see patterns. And you set a pattern every day, you get up and do this, and then it makes you go do that.
Right. Well, and it's looking at things like right, they're atomic habits. So it's about setting habits. And it's like for example, you're probably not going to trade as good if you're tired. So an atomic habit would be to go to sleep on time, right? But you need to find something like within trading that will help you with that habit of doing or being able to go to bed on time. So for example, say that every night you lay down at a certain time and you read, maybe 10 pages out of like a trading book, or you study for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that helps you get in, like, that helps you fall asleep or get tired,
Nah, for sure. That makes sense though. Like
Right.
even to something as small as like, you gotta get up and trade every day. So like set an alarm, get up and just turn your computer on. It's
Exactly.
like it'll
Exactly.
force you to get on there. You know what I'm saying? Versus
Right.
like,
Well, the goal though is to make it like a positive, like two positive habits. So it'd be like if you woke up in the morning and you already needed to exercise. So it's like if you just used your exercise to wake you up for your trading.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like if you need to run, instead of just running, right? Say it's like noon or whatever, and you go for a run. Why not wake up at 6 a.m., go on a run? Now you're awake for your trading. You know what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
now you're
And don't
now
trade unless you run.
right, and exactly, and then you can start checking the stats, and then you can go, okay, I feel better on the days that I run, or maybe it's not a good habit. Maybe you feel worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
But that's the point, is really just to get those habits where they're both working for you, but at the same time. And when you can build multiple systems like that, right? So you don't just have that system in your trading, you have it in your reading, in your exercise, you have it in your everything, eating,
Nah, facts.
you know?
Yeah, because all those habits is like you doing it to, so say if you basing everything around trading,
Mm-hmm.
you improving in those other areas too, like you getting fit, you you know what I'm saying, handling all
Right,
your goals and stuff at the same time.
right. But it talks about bad habits too. Like, for example, when I was in college, I used to watch a lot of Netflix, right?
Right.
And, but I would need to work out too, right? So it'd be like at the same time I need to go to the gym, I would just end up watching Netflix. So what I started doing, right, is I would go to the gym, get on the bike, and watch Netflix on the bike. So now I'm exercising at the gym, and I'm still watching Netflix. So I'm mixing basically a bad habit with a good habit, and they're kind of canceling each other out. Yeah, I'm at the gym exercising, but I'm not getting anything done mentally, which some days that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Nah, facts.
Um,
Yeah, I gotta read that for sure. I gotta
yeah.
tap into that.
Okay, now I'm mad about US 30 though,
Let me see it.
because that would have been that.
Dang, sweet.
I know it. We had to stop here. That would have been 3-1. It would have hit it.
They played with your original entries though. Ain't no reason they should have came up
Yeah,
and did that, bro.
yeah. They took just a little bit longer, but it's that. Like I said, it's just that they brought that second leg up. There's bond open. You expect that, right? We went short there, didn't give it, stop, then went short again. Then it just started BSing, so just closed.
It was stepping down the whole time though.
Yeah, yeah. I just, like I was saying, I just didn't want to sit through this here because I figured it was coming up again.
You see, look at this candle right here, bro. I hate these candles. Like anytime I see that, I figure the market gonna come back up there and push
Mm-hmm.
into this wick.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Um, where would be the TP? I'd be looking right there at that 33.2. That's where I was originally looking. And then after that, I would just scale it down like 33.2, 33.150, 33.100, right? Then 33. Damn it. A little frustrating. But so this is actually one of the setups that gives people the most trouble.
So
For example, it gave me trouble, but the reason is because in trading we expect everything to kind of slingshot, right? Like if we're expecting to trade down to here, right? We want to see price do what first? Trade up and then break down, right? And reach there. But when it's hard to have a gap and you reach up and you trade down to it, and then to trade short. Because if there's gaps there, you'd be expecting something like that. Right.
Clean move.
But it's important to just recognize that as liquidity. Go, okay, we have a gap here. We know that there can be a possible long setup, but that they're more than likely short. And so if we looked at literally right there at bond open, trades down, fills in this gap, and then just does that little triple push into it, and then just comes back swinging for stops, falls down.
Mm-hmm.
So the larger the gap, the more magnetic it is, or the higher time frame the gap, the more magnetic it will be, correct?
Yes. And that's why the thing is, you know, when the gaps are smaller, they tend to fill quicker. When they're bigger, they tend to be more like large setups. There are examples where you'll just see them fill, you know, pretty quick. Like you'll just see a run, you know, but generally it's more of a slow crawl when you have a large gap like that.
Yeah, this was definitely a day to learn, though. I definitely learned something from that because, you know, like I said, I don't trade US 30 like that, but me seeing what you be doing, it give me like an idea.
Right, for real. Nah, bro, that's what it's for.
Yeah, I might start like a demo and just practice on it for like a good week.
Mm-hmm. With what? Just these setups?
US 30. Yeah, just US 30 only. Like I won't trade nothing else. Well, I mess with it on my live because. Yeah, another good thing that helped though is just sticking to one pair. Like the fact that you only trade this. I mean, not that you only trade it, but like this, what you look at majority of the time, you understand the cycles.
Right.
So like me, I understand like GJ. Like I know what it been doing the past month because I've been trading it for like a whole month and a half.
Yeah, you getting that groove.
Yeah, so it's like, oh yeah, they about to do this today. They probably gonna do this at the end of the week. It's like you plan for it.
Right.
It was a good stream though.
Not for real.
He said it's a book called The Power of Positive Thinking.
Oh, bro.
One More.
You know my second favorite. Power of One More by Ed Milet. I'm about to read that one. But bro, you know one of my favorite books?
What?
Mastery by Robert Greene.
That's the name of it. Just Mastery.
Mm-hmm.
48 Laws of Power books.
Yeah. 48 Laws of Power is 48 Laws of Power
right.
is good, but that's probably one of the more messed up books that I've read.
Hey man, you can either learn it so somebody doesn't play you, or learn it to play other people, unfortunately. But you know that book is banned in prison and everything.
Yeah, I heard that. There's like a couple other ones that are banned.
Yeah, it's banned in prison.
That's hilarious.
Learn to manipulate the guards.
Oh yeah. That's crazy.
Other book is good. It'd be Compounding Effect.
Compound Effect is good.
Simple read, quick read.
Yeah.
Along the same lines as
the principles are like super solid.
Yeah.
Like I wrote like 10 books down so far.
It was talking about like what was it, 1 degree? You're a pilot, Brian.
Yeah, 1% better or 2% better.
Well, no. It was like if you're headed from like California to New York,
like New York is a pilot.
If you change your path like 1 degree, you end up in like New Jersey or like something.
Type the book list. I got you, DJ.
Yeah.
I like their deal they did with the Olympians, the bicycle team, and I think it was the UK.
What's that?
They basically tried to get 1% better, you know, at everything they did. You know, they broke it down in little pieces, but that 1%, you know, equated to a big improvement overall.
Right.
So it's just, you know, the tiny bite method. You don't eat a pie. You don't try to eat a whole pie in one bite. You cut away at it.
Yeah, man, that's I got that quote behind me. I know you're on the Zoom, so you can't see the screen, but it's Nipsey Hussle, basically saying don't try to build a brick wall, lay a brick a day.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite quotes, bro.
It's funny. I stay right down the street from that. I'm on 81st and Crenshaw.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yo, check out NASDAQ. This is definitely the cleanest one.
NASDAQ. You said The Art of War? But he said the one that was banned in prison is called
48 Laws of Power.
48
I'm
Laws of
sure
Power.
all of his books are banned in prison.
Yeah, for real. Nah,
He the same one that wrote
Mastery
The
is
Art of
good,
War,
though,
right?
bro. Yeah, he wrote all that. Art of Seduction, Art of War.
It's good to learn them all anyway. Even if, it's like I had my son read it. I'm like, either you can use this for essentially good or evil. Either someone's going to use it against you, or you're going to be able to protect yourself, or you're going to be a scumbag and use it against somebody else. It's the two options.
What's Tallow doing? Is that gold flash card? Yeah. Oh, Tallow took it off a daily gap. We need to get this man in the Zoom.
Nah, for real.
Or on the YouTube ASAP. I'm gonna message him.
Bro, we gonna be lit, bro. We just gotta get everybody comfortable with talking and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Talow's he's a little shy, but he's not shy. Like he'll talk.
Yeah. Like, who been talking this whole time with us, like giving us the books?
Brian.
Brian.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Good to meet you too, sir.
Brian Kenzo was one of my first students that really started doing really well with trading.
I was wondering the dynamic. I was going to ask on the Zoom
Yeah.
the Zoom call. I'll ask later.
Right.
I'm old. I don't even know what y'all talking about streaming. I'm like, oh,
Come on, bro. You know what we're talking about.
He's like, I like. Well, where do I do that shit at?
Nah, he
I'm on Zoom. Where do I do that?
Look. Trust me, bro, because you see all this YouTube setup and everything. Kenzo set me up with all this, bro. I don't know nothing.
I remember when I first started doing this, they were like, get on Discord. I'm like, what the hell is Discord? I don't even know what that is.
Right.
Is that a text?
That's funny. Hey, what you looking at? Is that NASDAQ or yeah, that's nice.
Bro, NASDAQ was easy, the cleanest one, bro.
Yeah, I see it.
And then look at the 5. Just fills it right in. You wait for the breakdown. Up, down, right, up, down. That's the high of the session. So where are we waiting? You guessed it, ladies and gentlemen. Right there.
Is that your breaker? Where's your breaker at?
Right
on
there.
that? Is there? Okay.
Because you would want to use the high of the day here. But obviously when it's all messed up like this, we can use the high of the session.
So intercession high.
Based on, because we're doing a scalp.
Okay.
Right.
Fill the gap. Did everything.
So we get that. Daily is way up here, obviously. Then we have the session. So obviously, if that would have broke even just a little bit, now it's completely gone. You know what I'm saying? Even if they come back down.
Gotcha.
Now they would have to mitigate rather than break, because they didn't break anything. If that's the session high, you'd have to come back into the new one that was fully formed here. What were you saying,
That
Kenzo?
trade was I was saying that trade was a bang. I'm just looking at the structure like
Mm-hmm.
that was too easy, bro.
Yeah, and I mean, bro, I should probably switch more toward NASDAQ because US 30 does trip a lot.
And I'm just looking at the wicks on, like, the candles on Nas. It looked way cleaner. Like, it looked like it ain't stopping you out like prematurely so much.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is like today, obviously it went a little wild, but there will be days where like US 30 just kind of is a little more difficult, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Nas would just be trading to the gap so much cleaner, I feel like.
Tallow, what up?
What's good, man?
What's up, broski?
We gotta have you go over that gold, bro.
Oh yeah, bro, that was fire.
What you do, a long or a short?
It was a long after it filled the daily gap.
Oh, all right, for sure.
Man, it just dumped out of nowhere in London and Asia. I didn't have a chance to get in on that, but the long was nice.
So what were you?
Ooh, hey, look at gold, Tyler.
Yeah.
You see how I broke that double top?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that jank.
So Tyler, you were looking here?
Yeah, because it had 2 daily gaps, and it just flew through the first one.
Oh, this one here. You're looking at the low one, right?
Yeah.
That was too clean.
Oh my God, bro.
That was too clean.
Sometimes go be doing that, bro. Just be acting right.
Acting right.
Oh, God.
Look at that. Bro. Wow.
Telling you, man.
That's clean as shit, boy.
Yeah.
Too clean.
So as soon as it filled it gave a 1-minute breaker. It gave 2 1-minute breakers, and I was just targeting the low of the 4-hour gap.
Mm-hmm. That's
so
it right there, bro. Yeah. That was your entry, right?
Yeah. Actually, I think there's a green candle. Let me see. Because my first entry was actually kind of like it probably was a little premature, but I think this is a green candle. That actually made the low.
Yeah. So you got in like down there.
But that second one was my second entry, and then man, it barely bro, it missed my TP by like 2 pips, and then it gave a 15-minute breaker. So I was like, oh, and it left that double top, so I knew it was gone.
Yeah, that was a clean setup, bro. Good trade.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. I was watching that Nasdaq too, but I was like, nah, I'm good on this gold right now.
Right. They were a little tricky
Nasdaq
this morning.
Nasdaq filled the 4-hour gap. I was waiting for it to fill it before taking any trades, and it filled it, but it didn't give no break of structure to the upside. So I was like, oh, okay, it's going to continue. Yeah, continue down.
There was that 15-minute right there.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. It would another 1-minute breaker.
Right, and bro, look, it came back to that higher time frame.
Mm-hmm.
So clean.
I know when you seen that double top on, you was like, oh yeah, I got one.
Yeah, bro. I should have taken another entry. That was too clean.
Yeah, that tank was crazy.
It was nice. Nice little sesh. What'd y'all trade this morning?
We just call like a little GU move for like a quick 30.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I took a stop on US 30.
US 30.
It still ended up playing out. It was just a weird entry.
Yeah, it just got popped. I went short. So first I went short here, bond open, and we went like 1-to-1 in profit. Then it came back, swung, stopped that one out. We went short again. It went down a little bit, but then when it came back toward it, I just ended up closing it, break even. Then it gave that one more push here, and then swung down. Because this was that daily gap, this whole one here.
Oh, yeah.
So they ran right up next to it, settled, and I was thinking, right, especially at bond open, that they were just going to run right to it. They just took a little bit longer. It's probably like a 3-to-1 trade right here, 100 points.
Yeah, that's tough, though, because it does swing at you.
Yeah. But it was a solid morning. And then we were talking about books. We were talking about book recommendations. I was saying, or Brian said Atomic Habits. I said Mastery.
Oh, yeah, Mastery is good.
You got any?
I just got, let me see. I'm listening to The Mental Game of Trading right now.
That's a good one. It's like a yellow book, right?
Yeah, it's like a yellow.
The mental game or the mental game or the mental edge?
The mental game. Oh, so the whole book ain't yellow, but the dude's silhouette's yellow.
Who's
Mental
the?
game trading.
I don't think I have that one. I have the mental edge in trading.
Oh, okay.
What's who's the author?
Jared Tendler.
Yeah, I don't have that one. Do you like it?
I'm only like an hour in. It seems like it's pretty good though.
Yeah. Just let me know what you think, because I definitely want to check that one out.
Yeah, I get it for sure. You like the mental edge?
Yeah, it was good. It was actually written by Larry Williams' son.
Oh dang. Okay, I gotta
Yeah.
get that then.
And he's like a PhD or something in psychology.
Yeah. His daughter is a trader too, right?
Yeah.
I think his daughter was
Or
like.
no. His daughter, or she has traded, but she's like an actress.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought she was in that competition, whatever it was.
No. That's what I'm saying. She does trade,
Mm-hmm.
but she's also an actress. So she's more
Oh,
well
gotcha.
known for that. But
That's
his son trades too.
how I'm trying to be. I'm trying to have all my kids trade.
Right.
For real, we gotta teach them that.
Nah, for real.
48 Laws of Power. I still got like 14 hours left on that one. On Audible.
Yeah,
That thing
bro.
is
That's one of
huge.
those books that I'm not gonna sit down and read, cause bro, it's too boring to sit down and read.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
about to say
yeah, it's like
14 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. The
Bro.
whole thing is. Let me see.
and it's
I don't
like it's good stuff, It's like old stories and lessons and like
even- Yeah.
learning about like what king did this to get power or whatever, and just all
Mhm.
these little like psychological stories and how people
It's like
reacted to different things.
it's a reboot of the Machiavelli.
What's that?
Prince. So it's a compilation of the Art of War by Sun Tzu and Machiavelli, the Prince.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's Art of War.
Art of War was Sun Tzu, the Chinese,
Mm.
I guess philosopher. I don't know, but he put all that together and made 48 Laws of Power essentially.
Oh, okay.
The Prince Niccolo Machiavelli.
That's correct.
How you like that book or?
I didn't really care for that book, but I was more digestible in the 48 Laws of Power for me. But
Okay, got you.
that's kind of put together the Art of War and the Prince,
Nice.
which is basically the same shit, how to manipulate, how to not be manipulated.
Right, right. Man, I feel like a lot of the stuff was kind of like common sense almost, but it's kind of like.
Yeah, I mean most of them. Yeah.
I think a lot of people practice a lot of that stuff and don't even know they practice it, It's just
Exactly.
unconscious.
Well, because ultimately it's just a book about human nature, and it's like
Correct.
this is how humans have reacted to other likely scenarios.
Yes.
They're likely,
Right.
and humans, although humans are unique as far as when we compare ourselves to like our unique traits, but as far as our basic traits, we're pretty similar in that aspect.
Yes.
Everyone feels, love, hate, jealousy, all those kind of things.
Typically, the ones in power know how to manipulate it all.
Yeah. Well, because
no thought whatsoever.
well, because you have to have some kind of, what's the word for it? Some kind of
Callousness.
upper leg, like when you're royalty, because once you get there, you gotta stay there, and everybody wants like all your stuff.
Correct.
Mhm.
So yeah, like I
Everybody's
guess
trying
like
to
you're
knock you off.
right, and like you were saying with that callus, you really do have to like take that into mind first. Is like, yo, if I don't like take this guy out, he might take me out. Like I remember one of the stories in the book. It was talking about this this king got like poisoned. Right, they poisoned him, and he had been worried like a lot lately that someone was like trying to kill him, and he couldn't figure out who it was. So pretty much everyone that had touched the food or been near the food, he just killed all of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, but like
Savage.
at the end of the day, coming from like a king perspective, that it makes sense. Like if you can't figure it out, what you're either gonna live in fear, or you're gonna have to take somebody
Well,
out.
the funny part is nowadays we think we're above and beyond that, but I mean, let's face it, the prettiest in society, or whatever they want to call it, the politicians, they
Look
do
at
invade
look
countries and kill a
look at
bunch of
that Epstein flight log. You'll see all the
people. Exactly.
details you need to see.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They
You know,
still haven't released the list.
who's the real gangsters? The gangsters or the politicians that can
Right,
invade a whole country?
right.
Nah, for real.
Politicians, bro.
Make the gangsters look timid.
Right. That's the thing too, you know. They're just letting all the gangsters. They're fighting for little pennies on the table.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Good documentary. Brian, you might have seen it. We've talked about it. The Money Changers on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
That is an all-time favorite. If y'all ever want to go down the conspiracy theory banking side, like rabbit hole, that's about as good as
That's
it gets.
that's like if you ever wanted to really read. I know you read it, Tyler. You want to read a long book and it'll open your eyes to the banking system, and you'll never see things again. Creature from Jekyll Island.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You can't unsee that, and that's all true. That's not conspiracy.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, it actually puts trading in a little bit different perspective too, because
Mhm.
it's all kind of a manipulated game at some point.
Literally. The Money Masters, that's what it's called.
Money Masters. That's the documentary.
Yeah. I would watch this one here full length. I guess it doesn't matter. Either way.
Final defeat.
Oh, it's been out for a long time. Huh?
Yeah. So in the beginning, it's basically just this guy. He goes to different spots around Washington D.C. and just sits there and talks in front of the camera the whole time. But it talks about the world wars, how they basically set everything up. Yeah, good documentary. They probably
Among
turned the
hordes
comments
of
off.
bureaucrats working in the world.
No? Yeah. Look, after all these years, the absolute best documentary on the subject of banking and our monetary system. I would say that that's how it really works, is after you watch this documentary, you'll have a good understanding. I first watched this in the summer of 2010, smoking mad blunts with new friends at the time. They somehow got brainwashed back into division fear and nonsensical BS. Okay. Smoking mad blunts.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's like you do that and watch Ancient Aliens. You'll never get up from in front of the TV.
For real. Ancient Aliens.
You can watch that. You can watch 20 seasons of that shit, huh?
Aliens aren't real, man. Wicks and Pips and Pips and Wicks. What up, Josh?
Yo,
What they do?
I saw you had on your search thing, Edwards versus Usman ending.
Yeah.
That was literally me all weekend, yesterday.
That was when I was looking for the that meme that I posted. Yo, that fight was nuts.
Yeah.
I for sure thought he was washed, bro. I'm like, yo, whoever put that 40 grand on Edwards is sick right now.
Oh, you saw that tweet, right?
Yeah, I'm like, I know they're sick, bro. And then he slapped him with that kick. I'm like, oh man.
165,000.
I'm like, yeah. Mm.
Hey, Ty, I think I'm about to call it a day, bro.
Yeah, bro. Me too. I'm about to hop off.
Yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Y'all have a good day.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
take it easy.
You do
Yo,
the
too.
same.
Appreciate it.
Kenzo,
All
bro.
right,
Tyler.
I'm gonna hit you up
Easy.
and we'll figure out when we're gonna do this again. Probably be Wednesday though.
All right, for sure. Just text me.
All right, bro.